the guy already told her that the day that they will have a date, that he's going to go down with her, that he will definitely have sex with her. My
Okay.
wife now agreed and said, okay, no problem.
I want to ask you something. After the guy telling your wife not to get down with you, not to have sex with you, what happened? Did she actually do that or something?
Yes, it actually reflected. It reflected in my home. Like each time I try to make love to her.
Hello, please, your boy Skito Comedy, aka Next Governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. On today matter, it get as it take no one be. Today matter, a chop belle full, like overfeeding dey worry this very issue. This matter, wear sneakers on top of rain boot, tie wrapper, con not tie, con use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, na this bros here, na him bring this matter to my table. When I went through his email, the story this young man narrated to me through that email got me thinking. Like, omo, things are happening. Some women, what is the color of your problem? You will be here, and where you are not, you will be texting for that very place. Wetin be the color of una problem? But just like I promised, I won't be taking anybody's time. I will be hitting it straight to the point. So all you need to do for me right now is get yourself some popcorns, chilled water, sit down and relax and watch this program second after second. Yet, so that you will hear this story from his own very mouth. Only then will you understand what I am saying. Because there are plenty to learn in this very issue, be you man or woman. But before then, do not forget that the only way you can get through to me is by my email, skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. Now, may we dive into the matter wey bring us come here this afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
All right, Sam. It is because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I appreciate if you narrate this story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to be in your studio.
You are welcome.
The story is between my wife and I. Okay, so
All right.
this my wife. I actually got married to her about 3 years ago. But before I got married to her, we courted for like 2 years. You understand?
Okay.
So she's actually a good wife to me. She has all the intricacies that I want in a woman. She has all the qualities, that I want in a woman. So while we were courting, she actually captivated my heart, that made me to settle down with her. So after our marriage, everything was going perfectly well.
Okay.
Our marriage was moving well, not until something now happened.
Okay.
Now,
What is this thing that happened? Just calmly put yourself together and slowly narrate this story to us. I am listening. The world is watching also, and my seer also is here to look into this very issue. So, what is this thing that happened?
okay, what actually happened there is, how do I put it? It's actually something that occurred between my wife and someone that he met on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how it really happened, but this person, they've been chatting all this while whenever I'm off to work. So anytime that I go to work like this, she'll gently bring out her phone and be chatting this man, but I don't know who the man is.
Okay.
So they always exchange pleasantries, sent to each other sweet, sweet messages. Not until they now agree that they need to see one on one or have a date. But before then, my wife has been showing this man different kind of good gestures, like sending him money for recharge card, you know, doing a lot of things for him. And there is this thing that happened one day that she asked me for money. She walked up to me and told me that the mother is sick, that
Okay.
I should help help her out with money so that she will take care of the mom that is sick. So I was like, what's wrong with the mom? She told me that she's severely sick, that she has something, that she has this sickness that is called what's the name again? This, I'm not too conversant with the
Name.
medical terminology.
Okay. Just let's use the mother has been sick.
Okay, she has been sick, so
Okay.
she now demanded for about 50,000 naira. So I said, okay, now I'm going to make a transfer to her. So I sent her the 50,000 naira, not knowing that the 50,000 naira I sent to her, she actually transferred it to the man that they've been
Okay.
having an affair, secret affair.
Okay.
And this thing has been lingering on for over 8 weeks.
Okay.
And this man I'm talking about, my wife has been sending her recharge card consistently for over 8 weeks. That
Okay.
has amounted over close to 80,000 naira and
Okay.
above. So I was like, okay, no problem. I just saw everything that was happening, but I decided to play mute. So another incident happened like four weeks ago. I gave her money for my children's school fees because I have two kids with
Okay.
her. So I gave her money for my children's school fees. That's about 250,000 naira to pay. So she came back. She was telling me a different story that touches the bomb that she was actually robbed on the road. I was like, how did this happen? She said she didn't even know. Like, those guys ambushed her and
Collected the two.
collected the money, the 250,000 naira, and everything became history. So, but during this, when she was narrating the whole story, I felt like there's something fishy. Like, I felt there is something that she's not telling me. But I decide to play mute,
Along. Okay.
and play along. So after that incident, I let go of everything that happened. So not until the day, okay, like her and the guy, they've been having different kind of conversation, not until they now decided to have a date. And before then, the guy already told her that the day that they will have a date, that he's going to go down with her, that he will definitely have sex with her. My
Okay.
wife now agreed and said, okay, no problem, that on the day of their date they will have sex. And he also told my wife that he shouldn't be having sex with me prior to that day that they will meet for dates.
Okay.
Can you imagine? I said, okay, no problem. My wife said, okay, no problem. And from there on, they were chatting until,
So I want to ask you something. After the guy telling your wife not to get down with you, not to have sex with you, what happened? Did she actually do that or something?
yes, it actually reflected. It reflected in my home. Like, each time I try to make love to her, she gives me one or two flimsy excuses. That is either she's tired, or she doesn't feel like having sex, she's not in the mood, or she's sick, all sort of flimsy
Excuses.
excuses.
Okay.
So I was like, this has never happened all this while that we've been married. My wife has never turned me down. What is happening? What is actually happening? So I pretended as if nothing happened. So I just let go of everything.
Okay.
So, however, when they now decided to
When they fix a date.
a date, they
Okay.
decided to meet. My wife now called him that okay, that he will be coming over on so date. You understand? The guy now said okay, no problem, that he will be waiting. But unknown to my wife, that all this chat that she has been chatting the man, that
Okay, like this person she has been chatting on.
unknown to her, that
Okay.
it's actually a fake account.
Okay. With
She
whose identity?
with it actually, I own the account, but she doesn't know. She thought she was actually chatting a neutral man on Facebook.
Eweleke. Eweleke. Wait, chairman, I'm coming. So you actually got a fake account and started chatting up your wife, and all this while, all this recharge card she has been sending to this very person happens to be you.
Ex-
And the money, okay, the money she sent, she wants to send to her mother that is sick, she actually send this money to you as well. What about the one she said that was stolen?
Everything was actually coming to me. I got the money.
She sent you the
She
money
sent everything to me
and still got back home and told you that the money
and
was.
told me and lied to me that she was wrong.
Hey,
She never knew that I was operating that account. I only impersonated to be that person.
but why, in your widest imagination, did you come up with such an idea?
The truth is that I actually wanted to know who my wife is. I just wanted to test her faithfulness.
Texting her faithfulness, you said you guys courted, like you dated this person for 2 years, and from the beginning of your narration, you told me that your wife is a good woman.
Yes,
She actually has all the quality you needed in a woman,
exactly.
which was what prompted you into marrying
Marrying
her,
her.
making her your wife.
Obviously.
So now, is there anything she started doing thereafter that made you to, wants to test her ability?
No, the truth is that she has never done anything wrong during our marriage. She has never cheated on me. She has never lied. She has been a faithful woman. But there is this
The heart of man.
the heart of man, will keep telling you, okay, try this. And even the Bible says you should try all spirits. So I decided to try the other spirit in her. Let me see who she is.
Chairman, there are some certain spirits you do not need to try. I am telling you the gospel truth. Okay, but before I say what I want to say, okay, no, let me say it. There are some certain spirits you do not need to try. You don't need to give the devil room for any reason at all. You doing what you did was very bad. I wouldn't lie to you. Because you cannot beat a child and ask the child not to cry. There are some certain things you don't tempt me with. If you tempt me with it, I will fall. But had it been you did not come up to tempt me with it, I will never fall. I will still remain this very good person I am to you. Not until you try me with that certain things. I wouldn't lie to you, sir. You did not get it right. That was very, very bad of you. And some women are just like this. Immediately you do like this, they will fall.
Of course.
So you have no reason to have done that to your wife. But by the way, how did you get to find my program?
Okay, I've been watching you guys program online.
Okay.
So I decided to I've shared this issue with one or two friends, but I didn't get the actual advice
Okay.
that I needed. So I said, okay, let me just come and try your podcast and see if you guys will give me solution on what next to do. Should I reveal this to her, or should I keep playing along, pretending to
Until
be
that very day.
until that very day that they fix
To make out.
to make
meet and make out.
Yes, to meet and make out and have a date.
Hey, things are happening and we must be very, very careful. You heard his story. He needs our advice. He needs your advice. So please cook up your advice for this young man who decided to tempt his wife to know if she will fall. And now the result is calling. You see why I say this thing is going to serve as a big lesson to a man and still a woman. This is going to sound as a lesson to even him himself, that it's not all spirit you try. And it's not everybody that started chatting you online, started telling you things that you will dance to that person tune. It could be somebody close to you trying to know the kind of person you are. So please, gather your advice as I bring Sia into this very issue. Let's hear Sia's opinion and advice to this young man. He said he doesn't know if he should confront his wife immediately or wait until that very day, their set date, to meet and make out. He said he needs advice on what to do between these two things. So let's hear what Sia has to say concerning it. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko nwata nwoke anọ n'obi anyị si na ihe butere ya n'obi anyị bụ maka akparamagwa nwunye ya na-akpa. Ọ sị na ọ mara onye nwunye ya bụ, ya emekwa n'oyi afọ ịbụọ. No maka ezigbo agwa ya bụ nwata nwaanyị na-akpa na ndịrị mmadụ ọ bụ mere o ji wee kpebie n'ime owu ya wee mee ya uye wee n'obi anụba. Ọ sị na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị bụ ezigbo mmadụ. Ọ sị na ọ na-akwanyere ya ugwu na-emeri ya niile na ihe niile na-aga ọfụma na Chukwu na-agọzikwenu ha. Mana o ruru mgbe ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị bido ya na otu nwoke wee bido kwuwa okwu na soshal midia na-ezigara onwe ya ozi. Ọ sị n'oge ahụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị chenjie. Ọ sịrị oge ọ bịakwute ya na ka ya bụ esi bido na ya na onye a na-akpa na soshal midia. Ọ dị ka ọ sị na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke ewughị ọrụ na nwunye na-ada esendịrị ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ recharge card eji eme call, na-esendịkwara ya ego ọtụtụ mgbe. Ọ sị na kaadị ya bụ nwunye esendigo ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke erugo 80,000. Oru ofu mbọsị nwunye wee bịakwute ya sị na arụ adịrọ nne ya na ọ chọrọ ego ka o sendere nne ya ego. O wee jụọ ya ka ihe na-eme nne ya. Ọ sị na arụ adịrọ, chefugo alụ ọka ọ kpọrọ ya na ọ chọrọ 50,000 naira. O wee 50,000 naira yie. Ọ sị ego ahụ o yere uye were esendere ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke ya na ya na-akpa. Mana nke kachakwa nke bụ na o yere uye ego ọ ga-ejikwa ụgwọ akwụkwọ ụmụaka. Ọ sị na ha were ụmụaka na mbọ 250,000 naira. Ọ sị na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị were ya bụ ego sendikwara ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke nata wee kwe ya na ndị ori jidere ya n'ụzọ nara ya bụ ego. Ọ sị na otu a ka ya bụ ihe si na-eme na-aga, ọ na-eso ya bụ ihe o merukwe na-aga. O wee ruo mbọsị ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na nwunye na-akpa nkata wee kpatawa okwu ịdị n'onwe ha. Ọ sị na ha kwekọrịta na mbọsị izizi ha ga-afụ na ha ga-eme mmekọ nwoke na nwaanyị. Ọ sị na nwunye m kwetekwe na ya bụ ihe, ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee gwazikwe ya sị ya na ya ekwekwene ka di ya metụ ya aka wee ruo mbọsị ha ga-eme ya bụ ihe. Nwoke sikwa na nwunye ebido mewe ya bụ ihe nwatakịrị nwoke gwara ya na ọ chọghị imetụ nwunye aka, ya agwụ ya nsị ya nke a isi na-awụ ya ọkpa na-egbu ya mgbu, nke a ji mee nke a ji emerọ. Ọ sị na otu a ka ya bụ ihe si wee na-eme wee na-aga. Mana n'igbu ya bụ ihe nkenke, ọ sị na ha etinyego ụbọchị ha ga-afụ na nwunye amalọzikwanụ na nwatakịrị nwoke ahụ ya na ya na-akpa na ya bụ soshal midia na ọyawa bụ di ya bụ ya bụ nwoke. N'ihe mere o ji wee bịakwute anyị n'obi anyị na ọ fụrụ ihe anyị na-eme wee sị ka o zitere anyị ozi. Ọ sị na ọ kọọla mmadụ ịbụọ ya bụ ihe mana o wetero ndụmọdụ ọlaike n'ebe ndị ahụ nọ. Nọ ya mere o ji wee sị ka ọ bịa n'obi anyị ka ọ marụ ka anyị ga-esi wee nyere ya aka, ka ọ marụkwa nka ndụmọdụ ndị na-eso ụzọ anyị nwere ike inyekweni ya. Ọ sị na ọ malụ ka ọ ya gakwuru yie gwee na ihe ọ na-eme na ka o si wee dị na ọma maka ya na ọya bụ onye anya na ya na-eme ihe ahụ. Ọ ya hapụ ya ka o ruo mbọsị ahụ ha tinyelu ha ebu a ga-afụ tupu o mee ihe ọ chọrọ ime. Ọ sị na ọ ya bụ ebutere ya n'obi anyị na ọ chọrọ ndụmọdụ n'ime ihe egbu a nke ọ ga-eme. Wee sị gị biko dodo donate oge ọbụla ka ị nebagodo anya na ya bụ okwu, ka ị gwa m ndụmọdụ ị were ihe nwatakịrị nwoke a banyere ihe a o butere n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe ị weru na ndụmọdụ iwe ihe nwatakịrị nwoke anọ n'obi anyị. Ana m ege ntị.
Anụsigo m ife ikwu.
Sia said he has heard everything I said. Ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu Sia.
Mana ife gbamugharị bụ kedu ihe bụ ebumnobi ya bụ nwata nwoke mere o ji mewe ya? Ọ bụ na nwunye ya nwere agwa ọkpabazi ka ọ na gịnị mee?
Sia said, what was in your mind when you started doing this thing? The same question I asked you. Is it that your wife started behaving somehow or something? But you answered me, said no, that she never changed, that she's still that very good woman she is. See, ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke si na ka o si wee zaa m mgbe m gwara ya bụ okwu. Ọ sị m na nwunye na owelo agwa dị agha ọkpawa, but n'ime owu ya na mmụọ ya na-agwụ ya ya wake n'uyi ọwụwa ka ọ malụ ka ọ ga-ada na ya bụ ihe, ka ọ malụ ndịrị mmadụ ọ bụ nọọ ya mere o ji wee ga mewe ya bụ ihe. Ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Site n'okwu okwu ọ gosi na ya bụ nwaanyị bụ ezigbo mmadụ na onwere efu ome.
Sia said, from what you said, it shows that your wife is a good woman, that she did not do anything at all. Sia ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ bụrụ na ọ tụkwara osisi na nwunye ya ọ na-anụ anụ obi, kedu onye ọ ga-atụkwasị obi?
Sia said, if you do not trust your wife, who will you trust? Yes, someone you called your wife, someone that knows your in and out, someone you sleep with and wake up, someone you eat her food. If you do not trust her, who are you going to trust? Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mgbe ụfọdụ anyị na-eji aka anyị ka ịchọpụta ihe ma na enwere ike ọ tụgharịa ma ọ bụ ọ dị ka ọ dị, iwere aka gị mebie ihe eji gọzie gị.
Sia said, sometimes we use our hand to spoil what God blesses us with. Yes, in the process of trying to find out something, you will find out what you are not supposed to find out, or something extraordinary that you won't like will start happening, just like this one now. Because as long as I'm concerned, your mind is biased where your wife is right now, because you feel that she can cheat on you at any given time. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ nwata nwoke ọ nọkatago chee echiche na ọ bụrụkwa na nwunye ya na-eme ya nwee ka o si wee chọpụta na ọnyanwa bụ onye na-esi ya akpanya bụ nkata, wee sị ka o sori ya ngwa kafa gwuwe dị egwu wee ruo n'isi ka ọ mara ihe bụ isi njedebe egwu a.
Sia said, did you ever think twice, as in what would be the outcome if your wife actually knew that you are the one she's talking with and decided to play around until you guys get to the end? Did you think of something like that?
No.
See, ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke si n'ochelo ya bụ echiche ma ncha. Ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na enwe ike ọ bụ na nwunye gị a iche na ọ na-akpa aja agwa achọpụtago na ọ bụ gụnwa wee sị ka o sowe gị ka gị na ya na-egwu ya bụ egwu ka ọ malụgodi ebu ebumnobi gị.
Sia said, this your wife that you are looking at might have find out that you are the one she's doing this thing with and decided to keep calm also to follow you up to know what you are up to. Yeah, see, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ na-adị mma mmadụ na mmadụ na-anụ di na nwunye unu atụkwasị onwe unu obi, rapụ ịcha aja echiche n'ebe unu nọ.
See, I said it is good when you are married to someone, it is good that you both of you trust each other very well and take away anything that will make you to start thinking negatively about that person. Yes, about your partner, it is not good. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
ama m na enwere ike ya bụ okwu m na-ekwu atọrọ gị ụtọ n'obi maka na ma ekpegbulọ na ọ bụ nwunye gị ka ikpe ma.
See, I said, this thing he's saying now, you might not be happy with it. You might not be pleased because he did not condemn your wife right in your presence. He didn't start saying bad about your wife. That you might not be okay with it, but that is the truth. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Jee malụ ihe ị ga-eme ezinụlọ gị tupu i were aka gị mebie onyinye Chukwu nyelụ gị. Ọgwụ kọrọ m.
Sia said you should go and know how to reconcile, as in how to end this thing you are doing before you will use your hand to spoil your beautiful and peaceful home. Yes. Like I said, the journey you started is not a good one. But me, on the other hand, as a carnal man, if you ask me, I will tell you to play around until the last day. That thing you want to see, you will see it. Yes. You have started it. Finish it up. Finish it up. Let's see how it turns out. But no, have it at the back of your mind that that journey you started was a very bad one. You were not supposed to even think of it, not to even start it. But in the eyes of carnal men, in the eyes of ordinary people, in the eyes of human being, I will tell you to play along until that very day to see if your wife will actually go there to meet this person. Then when she comes there, she will meet you and you people will just sort it out yourself. Yes. And that is notwithstanding, I will want you to be on the comment section. Whenever I post this your program, I will call you on the phone to come on the comment section to see the advice my fans has to give to you concerning this very issue. I will post it before this very date you told me that are going to meet. I will post the program before that very date so that you will see if you should stop or if you should continue with the plan. All right. So that is that about that. So people, without wasting anybody's time, I want you to go to the comment section. Tell me how you feel concerning this very issue. What advice do you have for this young man? Please, as you are commenting, comment respectfully. Do not forget to like and share after watching, and above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Law Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now you don't watch this program and you learn something from it. Yes, we need your support. And the support we need from you is nothing but just to share this video. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Afọ, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. Ise.